Hey YouTube, it's Kristina. I was thinking about something that somebody very important to me said yesterday at Christmas dinner. It was after we were all through eating and whatever, and I made a huge slab of food. I did a turkey breast, and I did homemade lasagna, and fried okra and green beans. I did macaroni and cheese. I did baked beans. I did rolls. I did apple pie. I did a chocolate dream cake. I did all kinds of stuff. I mean, it just like never ending slab. I was in the kitchen cooking all day, and that was followed by Nanny coming over and making her super awesome chocolate gravy and buttered biscuits, which is out of this world. I had never even heard of that, being a California girl, but apparently in the South, only those true Southerners really know what I'm talking about. But gosh, is that stuff amazing. So my kid's grandma was here, and we were, done eating, but she was getting a plate to take with her to go. And she says to me, "I don't know how you stay so small with all this stuff that you eat." Well, I don't really think too much about it. And then today I was on Facebook, and a woman that was pretty much like an aunt to me growing up, her name's Lisa Schaffler, I had posted a picture of what I had for breakfast, which was a leftover piece of apple pie that I made last night with a scoop of ice cream and an eggnog latte I made myself. I don't have any kids today, so it was good stuff, and I was enjoying myself by the fire, looking at my little scooter, my sugar glider that I'm absolutely in love with. And her comment on my picture was, that's not on your diet, is it?" Well, my mom says stuff like that to me all the time. Like when we were out there in October, she said to me, "Oh, can you eat this on your diet? Can you eat this on your diet?" Okay. So I have not been on a diet since October of 2012. It is December of 2013, about to be January of 2014. I'm not on a diet. I'm still not on a diet. I was done with my diet forever ago, and I eat whatever I want to now. Now, to answer Anita's question, my kid's grandma's question, as to how do I eat all this stuff and stay so small, well, let's see if you can figure it out with me. First things first, back when I was heavy, my idea of portions was out of control. So you've got two different kind of size plates that typically come with a plate set. Well, I would always take the big plate and I would put everything on my plate, and you bet your bottom dollar that I had mounds of stuff, just mounds. And I made everything fit. Like if I had to lay the potatoes on top of the macaroni and cheese, it was okay, but I'd end up eating it. You know what I'm saying? And when it came to a drink, you bet your butt that I would have a soda or a glass of wine or a cocktail or something like that. Add the calories up. Oh, and I was darn sure going to have a piece of bread or two or three to go along with it. And then I was going to have dessert, even though I was super stuffed and feeling sick already. I was still going to have dessert. So I have a completely different mentality about it now. I still eat all the crap that I want. Completely. Like, I had pie for breakfast this morning, and everybody always says to me, "There's no way that you eat whatever you want with as small as you are." Well, I hate to break it to you, yes I do. I eat junk all the time. It's just in moderation. I don't eat half the pie like I used to. Now, I used to be the girl that if there was something out that everybody was eating, I was the one that wanted to get the biggest piece. If my mom offered me something, I wanted the biggest one. If there's cookies on a tray, I took the biggest one. If there was rolls that were homemade, I took the biggest one. And you get into that habit, and it's like, I never thought of it this way until my daughter kept doing that. And I was like, they think that, more is better. Well, better is definitely not, or more is not better, obviously. So I sat down with my daughters, and I had to talk with them, and this is when it really, clicked in my head. And you got to be careful with what you say to your kids, because you don't want them to have developed some kind of an eating disorder. So the way that I put it is, you know how they have small plates and those are for kids, and they have big plates and those for adults, right? And they said, "Oh yeah." I said, "Okay, well, same thing with food." So they make small rolls for kids and bigger rolls for adults. Well, the people that eat the big rolls, they get big, and the people that eat the small rolls, they get small. So then it kind of clicked in my head, well, it's the same thing. If I eat the biggest one every time, I'm going to be the biggest one. So why not eat the smallest one and try to be the smallest one? You can still eat a little bit of everything. You can still have your apple pie and your chocolate dream dessert, which I will post the recipe on Facebook. That thing was out of this world. Oh my gosh. It was a brownie on the bottom. It was a chocolate cream cheese layer and then homemade whipped cream on top. Holy smokes, was that awesome. So it's a matter of portion control. You don't think portions. You really don't when you're heavy. It's portions whatever is going to make me feel full, or portions whatever is going to look right to me. The portions are whack. I'm telling you, if they weren't, you would not be the size of a house. I had to come to that realization. You're going to have to come to that realization too. Your portions are whack. I would use a big, huge serving spoon, and to me, one slop of that was a serving. And I would make sure that everything on my plate was gone. Because to me, it was like, well, if there's something left on my plate and I don't finish them all, that's an unfinished product, and I don't like things that aren't unfinished. That drives me crazy. So I would always want to finish every last little bite, not leave anything on the plate. Well, what if I had too much food on my plate? Why am I going to eat it? Is it worth the calories? Not when you've eaten so much of it that you can't even taste it or enjoy it anymore. No, it's not at all. So I eat whatever I want to now. I do. I'm not lying to you. I will eat whatever I want to now. Sweets? Yeah, I still eat them. Bread? I eat it. Milk? I drink it. I have all the good stuff that you're eating and enjoying right now while you're heavy, and I get to stay in my size 4s, and sometimes 2s, depending. I mean, it's a matter of, I got on the Take Shape for Life program, aka MetaFast. Take Shape for Life is just better in my opinion, because you get a health coach that's just a friend that's been there, done that knows what they're doing, like me. So I got on that program. I learned a lot about portion control. I changed my relationship with food, and I know how much I can eat now in order to not gain. And I'm friends with my scale, and I'm not completely irresponsible and don't get on my scale for weeks because I don't want to see what the number is. Give me a break. That's like not taking a pregnancy test because you don't want to find out if you're pregnant or not. Not happening. I'm sorry. If I'm pregnant, I want to know. And if I get pregnant again, we know that there's some kind of a crazy miracle going on because I don't have a uterus, so just saying. But I still get on my scale every day. You want to. You have to do that. Okay, so I still eat what I want to eat, and I eat like I used to when I was heavy. I just don't eat as much. I still graze my kitchen. I still eat the good stuff, but my portions are completely different. I still had pie and ice cream and coffee for breakfast. I was not up but 0.2 this morning on the scale after Christmas. 0.2. I used to be up like 4 or 5 pounds because I used to shove that much food down me. And I drank wine yesterday. I enjoyed myself. I had a good time, but I didn't go to bed feeling like I wanted to puke. I went to bed like, God, that was some awesome food. Yeah, I could probably eat a little bit more, but I'm good. I got to taste everything. I got everything I wanted. It was all hot when I ate it. It was good stuff, and I probably will forget it tomorrow, but that's okay. There's leftovers in my kitchen if anybody wants some. My name's Kristina Ray. I lost 95 pounds in a little less than 8 months. I would love to help you do the same thing. It's just changed my life. I can't even tell you how much it has, really, honest to God. Watch some more of my videos if you're on the MetaFast program and you need some extra guidance and some motivation. If you want a health coach and you want it to be me, all you got to do is order your food from my site. I'd love to help you out with some discounts and freebies and giveaways and things that I do on a monthly basis. Contact me. My email is coachmekristina@gmail.com. Kristina spelled with a K. You can also contact me via my website, which is coachmekristina.com, or you can call me at 864-381-9049. I also love to get text messages. I am a busy mom of 5, so if I do not answer my phone, please leave me a message or send me a text and I will respond to you as soon as possible. Have an awesome new year, everybody.